Good morning, everybody, and happy 4th of July. This is Yogi Chevy here in the next segment of Stretch and Flex for the Mind, and we are doing a focus on mental health and my 8 steps to developing a life you love after emotional trauma. So we are on the 4th step, which is don't react, which I'm so happy that it is part of the 4th of July. And this is kind of developed through one of my favorite teachers, which is Lester Levinson. And when in reading Lester's work and his books and watching his videos, one thing he talks about is this insatiable need for the human being to control things. And when he saw that in himself, and he was able to stop that need of controlling, how easy his life got. And in like hearing that and trying that on for myself, it was like I saw where I needed to control everything, and it was like the more I was in pain, the more I wanted to control something. And even if that controlling meant I wanted to strangle somebody, that was what it was like. But it was in every area of my life. Like it was like, I wanted to control the way that people did things, people that worked for me. If they had to do something a certain way, I would get upset. And when I saw that, how much struggle that was in my own life, and when I was able to really just let that go, just to let that control go, the magic that started to ensue, and it really came as a form of non-reaction, where it was like I really started to just let people do their own thing. Even if I knew the right way to do it, it was like, non-reaction is the ultimate thing to like letting go of being right even when you know that you are. And in that space of letting go, the need to be right even when you are, and starting to practice that, it's amazing how many times I'm not right. It's like... And I save myself all that energy of feeling bad about trying to make somebody do something who only fights against me to find out that their way was better in the first place. You know what I mean? So it's like when I can just sit back and relax and just let people do things, and if they need my help, to ask for it, communications become so much more clear. And it is amazing how you see somebody build their confidence when you don't have to tell them everything, and you let people struggle with situations until they need your help. And then when they need your help, they ask you, and you say, okay, well, let's try it this way. And sometimes that's the best, I feel like it's the best teaching technique, but it's also a great learning technique, because most of the times I'm like, oh, I would have done it differently, and I would have done it not as good. So, it's that act of like letting go and letting the flow of life happen, and not having to constantly try to control it. And what I saw, and I'm going to leave you guys with this, is that need to control is the wanting to control the future. And a lot of, for me, wanting to control the future was I was seeing my problems into the future all the time. So any problem that I was looking at, it was like I knew it was going to happen in the future, and I would try to react or control that. You know what I mean? Which is, in effect, creating that more into my future. So, anyway, listen, guys, have a great 4th of July. This is like a beautiful day out, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart if you stayed through this video. And if you could like and share it, it would be so great. And if you see this through Mindful Practice, if you could like my page, that would be great. And I don't know, I think you guys are great. I love all of you, and we will see you tomorrow.